Friday night is the Dartmouth hockey game.
So?
So, I'd like you to come.
Why the hell should I come to a lousy hockey game?
Because I'm playing.
Writing the musical of Love Story, we started basically on the book, though the book and the film are very close. One of the challenges of this is that obviously the material is very familiar to the audience, and to a great extent one needs to fulfill the expectations that the audience have of that.
It's truly a chamber musical, and I suppose that's one of the things that attracted me to it the most. But most of all was the power of the story.
So, does paying for the coffee buy me the right to know your name?
It bought you nothing but the coffee. The name comes for free.
So you're poor but not mercenary.
I'm Jenny, Jennifer Cavalieri, an American of Italian descent.
Love Story lies at the heart, if you like, of all the great dramas and emotional pieces of musical theatre that there ever were. So I suppose what we're asking people to come and see here is a new take on that very old story.
What we've tried to do is make a piece of art which has a real integrity.
It had to belong to the world of theatre, while still obviously not losing the love storyness of it. So the challenge was to find the theatrical heart of it, and not just be able to rely on the things that film can do, but theatre is lost if it tries to mimic that.
It has two fantastic parts for two young actors. Unusually in musicals they've really got to be actors as well as very, very accomplished singers, and the huge brunt of the evening falls on them. But there's also other wonderful parts, the two fathers, and then there's a chorus of 6 who play everything else, so it's fantastic company.
In many ways it's a father-son story, that the axis between Oliver III and Oliver IV is a large ingredient within the story.
There's the youngsters, the 19, 20-year-olds falling in love and just doing anything they want to do, no matter what. And then there's the older adult generation who are looking on at this saying, watch out, you know, careful before you leap, etc., etc.
I think one of the most exciting things about this piece of theatre is that although it's a story told by a small group of characters, it is an epic piece of theatre.
The fact is that this is an iconic story. It's an incredibly well-known story, but it also is very clever because the two words love story have a kind of iconic figure in all theatre, in all music, anyway.
There is so much humour. There is fun, there is romance, and the darkness only exists if there is sufficient light before it for it to mean anything. And this show is full of light before we get anywhere near the dark.
I will play my